Welcome back, everybody, to the Box Office Brawl here at Scrumptious Unscripted. Today I get to punch Pappy in the face because we are pitting Olympus Has Fallen versus White House Down. And it just seems fitting with all the election hoopty-blah going on that we talk about who's in the White House and who we liked more.
And conveniently timed because this will be coming out in the same month that London Has Fallen came out.
Yeah.
At the same time as my hopes and dreams also fell. Single tear.
Lonely man tear.
So, my goal today is to convince everyone that the wrong movie got a sequel. So let's get into it, shall we?
Is that what you're convincing? Because I thought I don't know. You go. You spew your...
You're taking the, you're going to take the tack of, but Gerard Butler's so sexy.
Well, he is.
So
that's just a fact.
In 2013, two movies with almost the exact same damn plot came out just weeks apart. Olympus Has Fallen, starring Gerard Butler, ended up making $99 million North American gross. Profit. No, not profit, gross. Whatever. I don't know money. I don't know math.
It made money.
It did make money, but it got bashed. It was either or... Whereas White House Down, starring Channing Tatum.
Nope. It's Channing Tatum.
And Jamie Foxx actually pulled in less money in North America. It only made $73 million, although it did end up having a better worldwide gross. Its reviews were also but slightly better than Olympus Has Fallen. Now, when Olympus Has Fallen came out, I actually reviewed the film, and I may have said things like the worst movie ever made by the director. This film is absolutely terrible. Go watch a blender in action. It makes more sense. The plot requires you to be mentally... I won't say mentally deficient. You have to have the memory span of a goldfish to go, oh yeah, that could have happened.
Oh, that's harsh.
White House Down to me just felt a little more fun. I won't say believable.
It was totally more believable. I don't know what you're talking about.
But that's what it's like... Oh, okay, for those of you who don't remember, Olympus Has Fallen, a high member of the Korean government had made all sorts of plans and was planning on murdering the president. And nobody noticed that he had ties to dictators and all of that stuff. So just fucking let's hire him. Let's not ask any questions as he's bringing all these weird-sized briefcases in for our meeting with the White House. At least White House Down was attack. Mercenaries from outside went, hey, look, we got to fuck him up. We got to get in. Olympus Has Fallen, apparently the Secret Service, FBI, CIA, Korean intelligence. Nobody noticed.
Except for Gerard Butler. He took care of business.
And Gerard Butler and the accent... he has a good American accent when he remembers to keep it.
Yeah. Which, when he's, like, running and doing choreographed action scenes is not when he remembers to do that.
Or he gets excited. You can see it in his eyes. I'm so excited now. I'm just going to
so excited, and I'm so Scottish.
So, over to you. What some likes and dislikes of both of those films?
Well, really, like, Olympus Has Fallen is just, yay, Gerard Butler's here, kicking ass. That's the only redeeming value of that movie. And, White House Down, it was just fun. It never came into that, like, seeming like they were taking themselves too seriously. I mean, there's a chase scene on the White House lawn with a rocket launcher and a limousine. Like, at no point did that movie go, hey, this is serious business right here, and I need you guys to take this very seriously.
And I think, right there points the difference between how we treated the president. In Olympus Has Fallen, Aaron Eckhart is captured the whole time, and he's just super serious to save my people. I gotta wait for Gerard Butler to get here. Whereas in White House Down, it's Jamie Foxx, who is a very capable actor. It's like, no, man, you have to protect me. You're going to protect me. I'm coming with.
Yeah. I'm going to go over here and mess up these terrorist guys, and you, Channing Tatum, are welcome to join me.
So at times it almost became like a buddy action movie, you know.
Yeah, and that's
And
really the vibe that it had.
yeah, so by not taking itself too seriously, and I'll honestly say by actually casting a black man as president while we had a black man as fucking president was a smarter move and didn't it didn't smack as pandering. It was just like, yeah, hey, we're making an action movie about fucking president in danger. Let's cast race appropriate for the times.
Well, yeah, let's cast relevant. And there were a lot of things, too, that felt more relevant in White House Down, like Channing Tatum's little daughter running around, like putting stuff on Twitter. And
Yeah, it was in with the social media, whereas Olympus Has Fallen could have been made in the 70s. And
yeah.
nothing would have changed other than some of the technology
You
used
know
by
what?
the
I think you're
evil.
onto something with that, too, because Olympus Has Fallen felt like 90s action movie.
It wanted to be the next Die Hard,
Yeah.
except Gerard Butler was just too serious. There was no fun.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
punchlines for him. Well, I mean, they tried, but there
No, they
wasn't.
tried.
Yeah.
But "fuck you, motherfucker" isn't really a punchline. It's just a line you say before you punch them.
Yeah.
And that leads to my problem. Leading man, Gerard Butler is perfectly capable, but they did not give him anything to work with. Whereas Channing Tatum had dialogue and scenery, and they gave him a more capable co-actor in Jamie Foxx to play off of.
Yeah.
And by having a second person there, he got to play off of somebody. Gerard Butler was fucking Superman, Wolverine, all tied together. Oh, let me just fall through this roof 30 floors, get right back up, and go back to punching. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, no. As weird as it sounds, because there was so much just comedic action in White House Down, that felt more realistic than Olympus Has Fallen, which had the more kind of realistic approach and effects, but it was just what kind of sucked you into the universe versus what were you just sitting there watching.
Yeah. And again, neither movie was meant to be taken seriously plot-wise, but I think the way that the bad guys appeared in White House Down was just a little bit more in the realm of I don't want to say,
Plausible.
yeah, we'll say plausible. Not necessarily anything is ever going to happen, but the way it happened was more plausible than secret government mole. And same fucking thing. I got to see London Has Fallen a few days ago, and the same goddamn thing, man. It's just, oh, hey, look, terrorists managed to simultaneously blow up all of London's landmarks, and there just happens to be a high-ranking government mole. Ugh.
Because we didn't learn our lesson last time, kids.
Yeah, yeah. And
And
aside from the hate speech that it generated, I'm pretty sure this movie should go to trial for hate crimes, but that's neither here nor there.
ooh,
But I will say, I would have loved to have watched a sequel from White House Down, even if it didn't even have, if just Channing Tatum is now, a Secret Service member, and even just fucking take his character, and now he's protecting an
the
ex-president, or
next president.
the president's child or something from a terrorist organization when they're vacationing in fucking Morocco or something. Just something. But give me those characters, that universe, it would have been a lot more fun.
Yeah.
That's the key word there. Fun. Action movies still have to be fun. You can't just go around and murder everyone in the face and expect me to be like, oh.
Well, I feel like Olympus Has Fallen and London Has Fallen kind of fell into that trope of like, but Jack Bauer was so successful.
But they.
And it's like, yeah, but
What?
exactly. Like there was stuff going on. There was a reason that was a multi-season show.
Yeah. Yeah. Other actors, other plots, things
Yeah.
intertwining. This movie was very straightforward. President's in trouble, got to get him out of trouble. And I think the other part that I really hated about Olympus Has Fallen was just the sheer incompetence of everybody else who wasn't Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
It was literally like, a bad guy, I'm a meat shield. That was it. Like every other fucking agent in the movie. And then
Hey, you, stop.
that was the C-130 getting blown up, right? And crashing into the monument. It's like I have a little more faith in our government and our military to have maybe fucking looked at a satellite image and go, oh, hey, look, they're bringing giant crates into the White House. Huh, those look like our portable SAM launchers. Maybe we should be careful.
Maybe we should not fly everything at it right now.
Yeah, yeah. So my vote is definitely White House Down was a better movie. And that's not saying it's a good movie, but it was a better movie, and at least I didn't feel like I needed a shower when I walked out of the theater.
Ooh, but see, you're judging the sequel now at that point.
No, again, I looked back on it. I had
Okay.
written that Olympus Has Fallen was the worst movie ever made by the director. And that's a nice thing I can repeat.
And that's the safe for work version.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. As much as it pains me to vote against Gerard Butler, because it just does in my soul. I think I've got to go with why no sequel for White House Down. I would watch that.
Yeah, no,
I would pay theater money to go watch that because I had such an enjoyable time
yeah,
with the first one.
yeah. It's the same here. I would definitely go to. I would try and go with a group of friends so we could just shoot the shit about it and laugh afterwards. But if you do want me to judge it based on the sequel, the best movie that has come out in 2016 starring Gerard Butler so far is Gods of Egypt. All right, that's me shitting on the sequel.
Wow. And on that note, just wow. So I think we have determined a victor.
Through 15 rounds.
15 rounds and inability to keep standing to resume the fight.
Yeah, thanks to actual jokes, White House Down is the winner.
All right. Well, on that note, kids, we will see you in 2 weeks where, let's see, 2 weeks, we will be having our Team Cap, Team Iron Man debate. It was voted on by our fans, so we got to do it.
Who's
That's how
on
it
what
works.
team?
Well, we'll just have to find out, won't we?
I mean, aside from me being on the right team, who's on?
Oh, goodness. Well, if we're taking that route, I'm totally Team Cap all the way. So,
Fuck, I'm the government. Well, that makes sense.
yeah, no, it does.
Yeah.
It makes total sense. And we'll see you for that actual heated debate in 2 weeks, folks. Take care. And if you have any suggestions for movies you want to see us go head to head with, let us know in the comments down below. Bye.